My experience here at AC started in about the 3rd grade. Thomas Jefferson, a school across the way, closed, and I was able to attend 3rd through 12th grade here. Went on to college, came back, worked in a family business for years, and have been able to come back the past several years and help with copiers and pass on what I feel to be academic excellence, because that sports field out here, as you see in the background here at AC, I regard it as a privilege that if you don't get it here in this classroom, then you shouldn't be allowed to get it out there on that football field, soccer field, baseball, or any of the other places where you play sports out here. This will be the 4th season for us at AC, and it's basically been a dream come true for me and for a lot of the kids here. A lot of them played AYA youth soccer around here, and it's just growing each and every year. Fantastic for the girls program several years ago to only have 1 victory, and last year we made it to the 1st round of state playoffs. This year we made it to the 1st round of state playoffs. Each year we've had a girl selected to play in the All-Star game. Several scholarships have been awarded to several of our girls here at AC that have gone on to graduate and play college soccer, and the same thing with our guys. So great season this year for the girls. They made it to the 1st round of state playoffs, and our guys this year are hunting that elusive state championship ring. Several years ago, in the worst year ever, or 1st year ever, of our girls soccer team, one of those girls that's now a 9th grader, she was participating as a 6th grader. And on a bus ride one day after I would say probably an 18-0 defeat, she made me promise as a coach that I wouldn't quit coaching until she graduated. And here several years later, she's now a starter for us, and I'm glad to report that probably one day she's going to go on to play college soccer. Been doing Redneck Adventures about 13 years. Probably getting to do things with special needs kids and those folks that don't get to go outdoors, and to see them get to enjoy hunting and fishing and things that they would not normally get to do. Well, it actually started off as a website called redneckadventures.com, and it grew into a fun-filled, somewhere between your favorite hunting and fishing show and hee-haw. Well, we've already hit a couple of expectations. We won the Pitch to America on Jay Leno's Tonight Show. We've been showcased over 300 times on CMT's Country Fried Videos, and we've been doing national TV for about 7 years, but to get more folks in the outdoors to realize that it is a great heritage to be passed on. I've learned about myself in mainly the last 5 or 6 years. You talk about those moments that just change you, and I'll go into a little bit of detail. I remember it's kind of like photographic memory in a lot of people's minds. I was in Sheridan, Wyoming with a set of wounded warriors that had been selected by a particular group because a man saw our Redneck Adventures TV program, and on one of his private jets we were flown out to his 28,000-acre ranch. Right after LSU beat South Carolina to go on to play Ohio State for the national championship, a young kid called me over, and over in the corner, and I'm going to go back so that you know, earlier that day he joked about his arm falling off, his prosthetic, but he went on to get a 6x6 elk that day. And that evening, while that was going on, he came to me right after that winning moment. We were all proud for LSU, but he came to me and he said, "Jim Bob, I just want to thank you for helping choose my name out of the hat, because a couple of Thursday nights ago I was sitting on my couch and I put a gun in my mouth." That difference made a difference in my life. It made a difference in that kid's life. I'm glad to report that kid, because of what he did on that particular event, he had not given the ultimate sacrifice, but he had given both of his legs in that conflict. He went on to get an elk on that hunt with us. He thanked me for me choosing him He chose not to commit suicide, but he's now living somewhere up in Arkansas in a brand new Dodge truck, and he's helping other kids that are quadriplegics, paraplegics, and other handicapped folks to enjoy the great outdoors. So those are those mind and life-changing moments that I'll never forget. I've had 2 of those soldiers say they didn't commit suicide because of something that I did. It's changed me in the last 5 years to be not so much of a taker, but more of a giver. And giving back, in my opinion, is the answer to it changes your life. Thank you.